Ad Astra. Is it going to be a bit of a space mess or a space opera or an action space movie? I don't know. It's in space. This is Rants and Rails.
What is happening out there is a crisis of unknown magnitude.
We believe your father may be involved.
My father's dead. What exactly are you requiring from me?
Exploration isn't always a noble venture. We have to hold out the possibility that your father may be hiding from us. We have a job to do. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I've just come from the theater after watching Ad Astra. I personally absolutely adored that movie. I think it was an incredible film. Let me tell you why. There you go. It is beautifully, just exquisitely composed. Every shot, every effect, every pause, silence, beat of the film score, all of it is so methodically engineered. That is a really good way, I think, to describe this film. Highly engineered. And that is not at all, in any way, shape, or form, derogatory. It is engineered in the way that a beautiful marble sculpture is engineered. It is planned, beginning to end, masterfully executed, and leaves you with so many questions, but not in a way that it's leaving you with questions that you feel like the film failed to answer. The intent at the end was for you to walk away with some questions, and I believe everybody that watches this film, if you really, truly, genuinely watch it, will come away with some questions, possibly some profound questions, which is really good. It is methodical and exhilarating, absolutely beautifully composed. I'm trying really hard not to draw direct comparisons, but for the sake of argument, and I'm sorry in advance if this upsets any film fans, film buffs, film nerds. I'm sorry, I'm one of you as well. Ad Astra is Annihilation meets Sunshine meets 2001. Take those films, put them together, and that's kind of what you get here. A close approximation, probably one of the best ways I can explain this film to somebody that hasn't seen it yet, but has seen Annihilation, Sunshine, and 2001. Okay, there are a lot of details, subplots in this film. Some of them matter, some of them don't. The elements that don't really matter, it doesn't feel like they don't matter because they are superfluous, but they are just elements of the universe. These are things, there are things that happen, things that exist, and they exist in this world, and They don't need explanation. You don't need to know the background story. I'm sorry, I'm trying so hard not to spoil details and surprises. Because there are some. There are some definite surprises. If you love space movies, if you love suspenseful thrillers and psychological adventures and science fiction that has a firm grounding and root in reality, so much so that it is almost terrifying how real some of these details are. You're going to love it. If you watch this and are somebody who doesn't like it, I'm sorry. I have a lot to think about with this film, and I think it's going to leave anybody who watches it, it's going to leave audiences with a lot on their mind and a lot to talk about. Ad Astra is smart. It is well composed. Not just well composed, expertly composed. If that doesn't sound a little over hyperbolic. It might, but I think it's true. It's well performed, beautifully performed, beautifully filmed, beautifully shot. It is a, if not completely unique story. Unique enough to the point where I don't recognize any significant elements from anything else. Terrifyingly realistic. A little bit touching. A little bit scary. It was a full meal of a film. Put it that way. I could probably talk about this for hours after I think about it a lot more. Thank you for watching. Go see Ad Astra. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Have a good night.